Okay, I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it so real. We're not doing the typical monologue, prologue, intro that I normally do with the videos. Y'all seen I just slapped the intro in the beginning of this video because wow. Doesn't even begin to describe my reaction after reading these pages. Like every month there's a few pages that come out, the rough drafts for the upcoming chapter, and these spoiler pages are some of the most horrendous, pathetic. I don't even have the words, to be honest with you, of what this makes me feel. This late in the game of the Dragon Ball story, the Dragon Ball verse, whatever you want to call it, because we're at chapter 65 of Super. These are monthly chapters, so you could think of them, they're almost like 2 chapters and a half if you think weekly wise or whatever. So these are hefty chapters. There was 42 volumes of the original Dragon Ball manga, plenty of films, all sorts of shit, right? But let's just stick to canonical stuff. 42 volumes of Dragon Ball, and then Dragon Ball Super were 65 chapters. Well, this will be 65, and they're making Goku, no, not they, Toyotaro and whoever the fuck, I guess Toriyama, right? Because Toriyama supposedly is somewhere involved in the creative process of this. He's not directly writing it, but he approves shit, and he's like there, you know, they give him a piece of paper, he gives it back with a funny little drawing, and they put his name on the fucking script and everything like that, right? But again, the writer is Toyotaro, and this is atrocious. Like, this is literally, this is bad. Like, this is bad. Like, this is, unless the rest of the chapter makes up for it, and we're gonna read it, trust me, we are gonna read this atrocity, but unless the rest of the chapter, which I have one idea in mind of how this could be rectified and saved throughout the chapter, later on in the chapter, but you guys gotta bear with me, and we're gonna read these spoilers for the draft pages of chapter 65 of Dragon Ball Super, and you guys will understand why I'm utterly disgusted and embarrassed at this point at what they're doing with Dragon Ball Super. It's like 1 month we get a great chapter, 1 month they spit in our face. Let's read. Dragon Ball Super Chapter 65 Drafts Summary. Title: Son Goku the Earthling. Kuririn opens the scene, aka Krillin, gazing at the battlefield. He sees Goku is fine and notes it seems he didn't need the sensu after all. Meanwhile, Goku turns the rock Moro was under as if a boulder should be taken out of this galactic monster, but okay, to dust, and tells him to stand up. As Moro gets up, he notices Goku has disappeared, only to appear next to Kuririn. Moro wonders who this guy is. Goku suddenly takes this, as if he didn't just kick his ass like throughout this entire arc 3 times now, suddenly takes the sensu and vanishes again before Kuririn can respond. Goku tells Moro that he'll help him if he agrees to return to the Galactic Patrol prison. He must promise to never escape again. Moro is surprised and agrees, promising he'll never do such things again. Goku then gives Moro the sensu, and before we continue, what the fuck are you doing? What is this trash? Like, this is dumpster fire right now. Like, what we read, this is dumpster fire. This is garbage. Like, Goku made this mistake back in what, the fight against Cell. Like, this is how far back we're going. Goku has supposedly come a long way, right? He's been through a lot. Dragon Ball Super has seemed to be a case of giving character development, you know, the lessons from the training with Whis. I feel as though Dragon Ball Super tried to implement a major lesson with Goku and Vegeta, where Goku, you need to be a little bit more ruthless like Vegeta, and vice versa, Vegeta, you need to be a little more kind and a little more like Goku, right? This is not that. This is again dumpster fire garbage. Like, what the fuck is that? Goku making that mistake again? Ugh. What the fuck is this? This is Dragon Ball dumbass. This is Dragon Ball stupidity. Just the Dragon Ball moronic. Dragon Ball, fill the fucking title here because this is stupid. Like, I can't even believe that I'm reading this shit right now. Like, let's just finish. Let's finish. Let's calm down. No more choking. Let's calm down. Let's continue. Goku tells him if he eats the sensu, the writing will continue to get even worse. He'll instantly recover his power. He must heal himself and turn himself into Jocko so he can take Moro back to prison. Jocko is shocked by Goku's actions. He can't believe how fucking stupid this motherfucker actually is. Moro eats the sensu and Kuririn questions Goku's sanity. Moro regains his strength and is surprised that the regeneration ability is better than 7-3's. Jocko tells Goku he didn't have to heal Moro. Goku then tells Moro he needs to keep his promise. Moro replies, "Of course. Thank you, you stupid motherfucker. I mean, Son Goku. But I have one thing left to do. That is, to kill the plot." No, I think Goku did that already. Moro then rushes Goku, who still appears calm. Now, to be honest with you, because I didn't read one particular part, my idea was going to be, what if Goku got so fucking smart, right? And actually had a fucking idea in his tiny little pea-brain head, and basically instead of giving Moro a sensu bean, it could have been like a double trick, a trick to Moro and a trick to the audience that is reading this, of he gave him something fake, a placebo, and Moro thinks that he's about to heal and shit like that, and Moro pulls a fast one, and then Goku's like, "Oh, that was fake, now you done fucked up." Like, that would have been great, but he clearly, it said he heals there or whatever. So the only thing left is the fact that Goku is really confident, and like, unless Goku slays this motherfucker in this chapter and doesn't get like just completely bodied and something even worse happens at this particular point, this is trash. But even then, it's still trash. You did not fucking learn from what happened when you had to sacrifice yourself when the earth was put in jeopardy yet again, and then Boo came years later, and all this fucking shit that we went through. What are you doing? Like, Dragon Ball Super steadily trying to ruin a legacy here. Maybe this is why the Dragon Ball Super anime went on break, because of this very fucking moment. They saw into the future of the stupidity that was about to go down with the story, and they said, "No, we cannot do this. Fuck this shit. Abandon ship." And they canceled the shit after Broly. They said, "Fuck Moro." Cause what is that? Like, what are you doing right now, Toyota? Where's Toriyama? Get out of your fucking bed and come and fix this shit. God damn it. This is terrible. Like, yeah. Cool beans. If Goku is like so confident and he's just so assessing the situation that he knows he can take out Moro if Moro tries anything, cool. But like, let's just say if Moro actually somehow, some way figures out a way, like he's gonna detonate himself, and there's a big, like, something bad happens after this is going to be, it's already the biggest slap in the face of like how stupid Goku is, but it's going to be even worse after that. This is fucking just a disaster. This is like right now where it's at, and we only have the draft pages, so some way Toyotaro could figure something out that could save this. Maybe, but it's still fucking stupid, Goku making these mistakes this far in. Like, the big lesson you were supposed to fucking learn since the training before Resurrection F is be more merciless like Vegeta. Look what happened last time when Frieza came in Resurrection F. You still was fucking up, and the whole fucking world got blown up, and if it wasn't for Whis' ass pull, rewinding time, your fucking dumb ass would have been dead, you stupid fuck. Oh. Yeah, I cussed quite a bit in this video, but I'm a bit agitated right now. Like, this is like, come on, man. You think these new shonen protagonists are doing this right now? Like, this is like watching Grandpa get back in the ring and doing stupid shit that Grandpa, mistakes that he made back like when he was in his 20s and shit. No, Goku, no. You done goofed. This is horrible, and when we get the full chapter, they better figure a way out of this bullshit, because right now I feel like they wrote themselves not in a hole, they wrote themselves into a pile of shit in a fucking dumpster. Like, yeah. But I'm very curious how you guys feel about this, and what could you guys come up with until we get the chapter, or more spoilers that'll give us an idea, a better understanding of what is about to occur to wrap this chapter up. How can this be fixed? What can be fixed about it? Is it the fact that maybe Goku is like, he's very cognizant of just how much stronger he is than Moro, and that's gonna save it, that he's able to obliterate Moro? Like, the very next few pages, he's like, "Oh, bet you want to play them games?" Pow! And like slaps his fucking whole head off of his body, and like that's the end of it. Like, how can we salvage the trash that was just brought before us with this shit? Like, I don't even really want to go through the panels. Like, I got some of the panels, again, the draft drawings and shit like that, but just looking at Krillin with that sensu bean bag alone fucking gives me, like, I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna break out with fucking hives from just like, oh shit, I'm allergic to shit writing. Like, whoa. And your overall thoughts and expectations for when this fucking dumpster fire comes full circle with the full-on chapter. Like, hopefully they save this shit. Hopefully they do something to better this situation when the actual full chapter is out. But as it stands right now, this is looking horrible. Like, the moral arc is like going from, you know, you could argue anywhere from like a 6 to an 8. I wouldn't say any more than that. There's been a lot of like hiccups and this and that. 6 to an 8, anywhere between there, the fandom I'm imagining can agree on. If this is like this and the same mistake happens and Moro blows shit up and somebody else gets hurt or dies or something along the lines of that because of Goku's mistake, we're dropping down to like the 4s or the 3s, fam. Just keeping it real. So laugh for this one. I'm too fucking upset. If you like this video, like it, subscribe, all of that jazz, hit that bell and shit. But I'm out of here. You have a fucking awesome day, because this shit just like ruined my whole vibe, fam. Like, Moro the vibe killer. No, I'm sorry, Goku the vibe killer. What are you doing, fam? Why? Have an awesome day.
It's nights like this and times like this that I can give another hit, but I've got this inside a switch, a natural